Hello students, so today we are going to discuss a JEE paper which is happened on 26 June 2022 related to chemistry subject. Let us see the first question which is given here. Atom A crystallizes in CCP structure in which all octahedral voids are occupied by B atoms. If two A atoms are removed from adjacent phase centers, then find the formula of the compound. He given the formula of the compound AM and BN. He is asking the find the what is the value of M plus N. Let us see the solution of this question. So first he is giving the A atoms are occupying the CCP. Now the A atoms are occupying the CCP. A atoms are occupying the CCP. So if the A atoms are occupying the CCP, so total atoms are present at the corners and phase centers. Phase center. Phase center. And is giving the so in which all tetrahedral voids are occupied by B. So now B atom is occupied by octahedral voids. Octahedral voids. Now he is asking the formula is A, M and Bn, then M plus N is asking. Simply he is mentioning the one question, two A atoms are removed from adjacent faces. Now total corners are 8 corners, 8 into 1 by 8. Now total faces, corners are 8, faces are 6 beta. Out of 6 faces, 2 faces are removed. He is giving the clearly 2 A atoms from the adjacent phase centers are removed. So now if you remove the out of 6 2, there are 4 are present. Now 8 corners, 1 atom contribution is 1 by 8. So there are 4 phase centers. So each one contribution is 1 by 2. Now here, so it is so 1, so plus from here 2, so is equal to 3. Now A is equal to how much you got beta? 3. So nothing but A3 you got, A3. Next let us move to the B. So we know that number of octahedral voids is equal to number of Z effective. Now when they are telling CCP, the Z effective is equal to 4 beta. Z effective is equal to 4. Now here octahedral. So B atom is occupied by, so octahedral void. So that is Z effective, that is 4 beta. Nothing but B4 here. Now total, the formula of the compound A3 and B4. Now let us compare with this one beta, AM and Bn. So from here M is equal to 3 and N is equal to 4. So they are asking the M plus N value, which is 3 plus 4, which is equal to 7 beta. 7 is the answer of the question. So once again let us repeat here. So here clearly they are telling A atom is present CCP. CCP means corners plus phase center. How many corners? 8 corners. How many phase centers we have? 6. But in the question is mentioning if the 2 A atoms are removed from adjacent phase center. Out of 6, there are 2 atoms are removed. So rest remaining will be 4. So now contribution of 8 is 1 by 8. 8 into 1 by 8 plus 4 into 1 by 2. Now A atoms we got 3. And one more point we know that, so number of octahedral voids is equal to Z effective. Here Z effective is equal to 4. Number of B atoms also 4. The formula will be, so A3 and B4. M is 3 and N is 4. That M plus N is equal to 7, my dear. Let us move to the next question here, my dear students. So the next question here. So this question from physical chemistry solution chapter. So the question, let us see the question. 10 grams of a protein whose molar mass is 60 grams is dissolved in 200 ml of water. Then osmotic pressure of the solution. So here supposed to be 200 ml of aqueous solution it should be. So aqueous solution. They are asking the osmotic pressure in ATM at 300 Kelvin. So let us see the data which is given in the question. 10 grams of a protein. So here water is a solvent and protein is a solute. So now weight of solute they given, weight of solute. So weight of solute I am indicating with a B symbol. So now weight of solute they given 10 grams. And molar mass of the protein also they given, that is 60 grams in the question itself. And dissolved in 200 ml of aqueous solution. Nothing but from this one we clearly know that volume of the solution 200 ml. And even they given the temperature, that is 300 Kelvin they given. 300 Kelvin they given. So they are asking the osmotic pressure. So what is the formula for the osmotic pressure? Pi is equal to mRT. mRT or CRT. M is nothing but molarity. Let us write the formula of molarity. Weight of solute by molar mass of solute into 1000 by volume of solution. Now what is the R value? So in the question is asking the pi should be in the ATM. So now what is the R value in the ATM? R is equal to 0.0821. So liter, mole inverse and Kelvin in also. So liter, ATM, Kelvin inverse and mole inverse is the units. So here ATM is there, that's why we are using as a 0.0821. And temperature they given the 300. So R value is 0.0821 into temperature is 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin. Now let us substitute the weight of solute. Weight of solute they given the 10 grams, molar mass also 60 they given. So into 1000 by volume of solution is 200 and into 0.0821 into 300. So let us see the calculation here. So 2 zeros cancel here, 0 cancel. So 2 1s are 2 5s are. So now 5 by 6 into 0.0821 into 300. So now if you solve this question, you will get the 20.5 ATM is the answer of the question. Beta. Pi is equal to. Simple question, just formula based question only. So MRT, pi is equal to MRT. If you use the molarity and the calculation, if you substitute, the final answer is, so 20.5 ATM is the answer of the question. Very simple question which is came from the solution physical chemistry. Let us move to the next question here. The next question here. Among the following compounds, how many contain 2 lone pairs on central atoms? Is asking, he given the 4 species. Out of these 4, which one contain the, how many are contain the 2 lone pair electrons? Now let us see here, xenon have the 8 electrons. 8 electrons. Out of 8, 4 are involving the bonding. So out of 8, 4 are involving the bonding, means how many left beta? 4 are left. 4 means how many lone pair? 2 lone pairs are there. 2 lone pairs. 2 lone pairs are present here. Now here, so oxygen will have the 6 electrons. Out of 6, 2 are involving the bonding with the hydrogen, means minus 2. How many left? 4. So 4 means how many pairs? 2 lone pairs. 2 lone pairs. Now when comes to the sulfur, valence electrons of sulfur is 6. Out of 6, 4 are involving the bonding, left is 2 electrons. 2 electrons means 1 pair will come. 1 pair will be there. Now when comes to the CF4, the valence electrons of carbon is 4. Now how many are involving the bonding? 4 are involving the bonding. So will be 0. Nothing but 0 lone pairs are there. So how many are there? 2 lone pairs. Now if you come HCF4 and H2O, there are 2 species only contain the 2 lone pair. Answer is 2 beta. Even let us see the structure of this compound. So this will have the square bipyramid. Fluorine here also fluorine, here also fluorine, here also low fluorine. So here 1 lone pair will be there, here also 1 lone pair, 2 lone pairs are there. When comes to the water, so in the case of water, the central atom is oxygen. Now here 1 hydrogen, here also 1 more hydrogen. There is a lone pair here, here also lone pair beta. There are 2 lone pairs. Now SF4. So SF4 structure will be like this. Now here 1 fluorine is present. Here also 1 fluorine is present, my dear. So here also 1 fluorine. So here also 1 fluorine. Here 1 lone pair. Only 1 lone pair is present. So in the case of SF4. So in the case of CF4, it is a tetrahedral. Tetrahedral means like this one. Tetrahedral, like zero lone pair. First you should identify the central atom. Here xenon is the central atom, here oxygen is the central atom, here sulfur is the central atom, here carbon. Carbon valence electrons are 4 are involved in the bonding, 0. So sulfur is the central atom, 6 valence electron, out of 6 4 are involved bonding, 2 electron left, 2 means 1 lone pair. Here central atom is oxygen, so 6 valence electron, out of this one if you remove 2, so left will be 4 means 2 lone pair. Here also xenon is 8 beta, out of 8 if you remove the 4, so 4 will left, that is 2 lone pairs are there. So this is the about this question beta. Let us move to the next question. Here we'll discuss. Let's see the next question here. These two questions are asked from inorganic chemistry. This is question they ask from the hydrogen and its compounds, and this question asked from the inorganic, which is related to P block. Let us see this question first. In removing temporary hardness of calcium hydroxide and magnesium calcium hydroxide. So it should not be hydroxide, it's supposed to mention bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate. By boiling product obtained are, so options beta here, so they mention here, so calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate and calcium hydroxide magnesium, these are the options beta. So now in this place this one beta, it should R. So what are the product is asking? Simply is asking, if you heat the calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate, what are the product? Actually this method used to remove the temporary hardness of water. What are the product you will get? So that is asking beta. The first one, let us see, calcium bicarbonate. So if you heat the calcium bicarbonate, now, so if you heat, you will get the calcium carbonate along with this one water, and you will get the carbon dioxide. There is a PPT, calcium carbonate PPT you will get in the solution when you heat the calcium bicarbonate. Similarly, if you heat the magnesium bicarbonate, so you will get the magnesium hydroxide along with the carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide liberated in the form of gas. So this is the product beta. One is calcium carbonate, one is magnesium hydroxide. Which option is matching here? So calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide. Third option is the right answer of this question. Just a simple question which is asked from the hydrogen and its compounds beta. Next question. Let us move to the next question here. Which of the following is metalloid? It is a very basic question beta. Which one is the metalloid? See beta, so here tellurium and lead bismuth. So these are the elements are related to 16 group. So now what are the elements are here? You can see 16 group elements. Let us see here beta, 16 group elements. So oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, so polonium beta, polonium. So this group, this bismuth is belongs to 15th group element, this indium is belongs to 13th group element. So indium is a metal beta. So top to bottom metal character will be increases, it is a metal. Bismuth is also metal. So he is asking the metalloid. So this is also metal. And what is the metalloid? See beta, in the 16th group element, oxygen and sulfur, they act as a non-metal, and selenium and tellurium are act as a metalloid, and polonium is act as a metal beta. Top to bottom metal character will be increases, top to bottom metal character here increases. Now here in the given option tellurium is there, which is act as a metalloid, so here lead also metal beta. So rest of the elements are metal, and given tellurium is a metalloid beta. The second option is the right answer of this question beta. These are the two questions which is asked from the inorganic chemistry. Let us move to the next question here. Chalo. Our next question, this question came from physical chemistry, atomic structure chapter. So he is asking, in 4D orbital, so number of angular and radial nodes are respectively. is asking the number of angular nodes and radial nodes. First we should know the formula for the number of angular nodes. Number of angular nodes is equal to formula is L. Number of radial nodes formula is n minus L minus 1. N minus L minus 1. So he is given the 4D. So 4D. Now here, so n is equal to 4, from this one we can write. This is the principal quantum number, n is equal to 4. Now D. So we know if the s orbital is there, L is equal to 0. P orbital is there, so L is equal to 1. And D orbital is there, L is equal to 2. And F orbital is there, L is equal to 3. But in the question is asking the 4D. D. For D, L is equal to 2. Now we are clear that n is equal to 4 and L is equal to 2. Let us find out the angular nodes and radial nodes. First let us see the angular nodes beta. Angular nodes. Angular nodes formula is L. L. What is the L value? 2. Angular nodes are 2. Angular nodes are 2 over. And radial nodes. What is the formula for the radial node? So radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. N value we got 4. And L value we got 2 and minus 1. So that is 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So 2 comma 1 is asking the radial nodes and angular nodes, or angular nodes and radial nodes. Is asking the first is angular nodes and radial nodes. That is 2 comma 1. So 2 comma 1 is the right answer. That is first option beta. If you find the radial and angular, that is 1 comma 2 you will get. So there is a choice of the mistake. You should see the clearly. First is asking the angular, then radial. The answer is 2 comma 1 is the right answer of the question. Very simple question which is asked from the physical chemistry atomic structure chapter beta. Let us move to the next question here. So let us discuss a next question. These two questions also asked from inorganic chemistry. Very easy questions. Let us see the first question. Which of the following is odd number of electrons species? Is asking out of 4 options which one contain the odd number of electrons. It was very easy question. Nitrogen contain the 7 electrons, oxygen contain the 8 electrons, but there are 2 oxygens are there. So 7 plus 16, that is 23. 23 electrons is the odd number of electrons. The answer is first option is the answer of the question. Let us check the remaining options also. Second option, so nitrogen is 7, 7 2s are 14 electrons. So oxygen is 8, so 7 plus 8 is 22. Which is even number of electrons. Next third option, nitrogen N2 means 7 plus 7 is 14 electrons. Oxygen will have the 8 electrons. So now 8 here, 8 3s are 24. So now here 24 plus 14 is 38 electrons are there. 38 electrons is the even number of electrons. And the last one here, so 2 nitrogen means 14 and 5 oxygen. So each oxygen is a 8 electron, 8 5s are 40, so total is 54. 54 is a even number. So he is asking the odd number of electron species. The first option which contain the odd number of electron, that is 23 electron. First option is the right answer. So second question, which of the following S-block element doesn't give the flame test? ये तो very easy question. So out of total S-block element, so in the second group element, so that is beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. And first group element, sodium, lithium. Let us start with the lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium beta. So all first group elements will give the color beta. First group all the elements they will give the color. And the second group element, first 2 elements they doesn't give the flame test, they doesn't give the color with the flame test beta. So rest, so calcium, strontium, barium, they will give the color. So the right answer for the question, magnesium and well as beryllium. So which option contain the beryllium and magnesium? See in this question 3 options are first group element. All the first group element they will show the color. Ultimately the option is first option. Beryllium doesn't show the color. Rest of the elements are first group element which will show the flame test. They will show the color with the flame test. The right answer of the question is first option here, my dear student. So now let us move to the next question. Let us move better. So this is the some of the questions we discussed which is happened on 26. Let us discuss the remaining questions in the part 2 video. Now maths sir will continue this video beta. Let us see here.